Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and today I have for you full guide for 10mm pistol. And yes, this pistol has some tricks up its sleeve thanks to Bethesda bugs. Welcome good bugs, always welcome. They will most likely fix it at some point, but it's rather old bug, then maybe not soon. But first, how can you get 10mm pistol where you can get plans? First, if you want to buy plan, like almost every train station in forest area should have a 10mm plan in vendor inventory. Therefore, it's super easy to get. You have as well chance that you will get it by just doing quests, but chance is small then. Probably you will need to buy the plan. It's not very expensive. It will cost you like 400 caps or so. Now, about the guarantee spawn, there is one spawn not too far from Vault 76 where you can pick up a 10mm pistol. Of course, it's not a rare weapon. Enemies will quite often drop it, and it's across the world lying around, then you will most likely find a lot. But in case you need one, then it's here. It's unmarked location on the map, not far from Vault 76. It's this camp, and here on the rock, it's a 10mm pistol that you can pick up. It's really close to the crashed Vertibot. There is a crashed Vertibot, and here is this camp with the pistol. Now, if you need to unlock modifications for this weapon, you will need to scrap a lot of 10mm pistols, either pick up from the world, or craft it and then scrapped. You will find it under machine guns, and first position is the 10mm pistol. Crafting, surprisingly, even though it's just a small pistol, it's about as expensive as any big guns. Therefore, no easy task here. But don't forget, if you are crafting just to scrap them, craft level 5, as this one is much cheaper. And now the modifications. First, the receiver. It's a very rare pistol that do have automatic options and can be equipped with suppressor. Therefore, it's one of the pistols that will use Gorilla perk under agility if you want to make it automatic and use Gorilla build. It's a very rare situation, then 10mm pistol does that. And now, of course, if you go after automatic, powerful automatic receiver is my pick, is my choice. If you go for a single fire, you would probably think that I would recommend hardnet receiver. And yes, it's good, but here is the trick I was telling you about. Here is something Bethesda missed. If you scroll down, there is tweaked automatic receiver, and at this moment I do have Gorilla perks equipped. Look on the damage 34. If I go over other automatic receivers, it's much higher damage. And the reason for that is tweak automatic receiver do count for whatever reason as a single fire, even though it's automatic, and it will use Gunslinger perks. Plus, because it counts a single fire, concentrated fire perk will work like with a single fire weapon, even though this weapon will be automatic. And I will be actually, I think when we go for the demonstration with this weapon, I will be using tweak automatic receiver and gonna swap my perks for Gunslinger, as this is a trick up its sleeve. If this will be fixed at some point, then of course hardnet receiver will be like the best option for single fire. And from single fire receivers, Helltrigger one is worth to mention, as this is one of the receivers that reduce AP cost for single fire weapons. But tweaked automatic receiver is much better because automatic receivers actually reduce AP cost by 50%. Therefore, even though it counts as a single fire for perks, it still reduces AP cost and give you automatic fire. It's like a unicorn modification for this gun. Next, the barrel. As this pistol is supposed to be used mainly in VATS, I would go with Align Long Barrel for reduced VATS cost and increased range. If you go for any other specific build, you will find the barrel for you as well. After that, the grip. I recommend Forceful Grip. It reduces AP cost, increases the durability of the weapon. Then from the magazine options, my recommendation is either Perforating Magazine for extra armor penetration, or my second option will be Swift Magazine for less AP cost, faster reload, and more ammo capacity. Therefore, it's hard and it's quite tough to choose. I would maybe go for the Swift in this situation, as I will be doing demonstration on this anti-armor 10mm pistol. Then let's go with Swift. From the sight options, of course, you want reflex sight. It have huge impact on AP cost compared to standard sights. Unless, for whatever reason, you want recon scope, but that's not good for VATS, therefore I would recommend reflex sight. And of course, there's a suppressor option. If you don't want to use this weapon with stealth, there are way better weapons to use without stealth. Therefore, in my book, suppressor is a must. And here are the paints I do have and I can use for this gun, and I think I will go with Hot Rod Shark Paint. Now the ammo cost, if you will need to craft some, hopefully you will not need to craft it as there is quite a lot of ammo lying around, at least 10mm ammo. But if you would need to craft it, it's under ballistic ammo. You have 24 rounds per craft, that's a standard without any perks. It will cost you 3 gunpowder, 5 lead, 15 steel. Then crafting, it's not too expensive. If you want to use ultra sight, you can. There's ultra sight ammo for 10mm pistol if needed. And you will get 96 rounds for 5 gunpowder, 8 lead, 1 pure yellow cake flax, 22 steel, and 1 ultra sight. I do not recommend using ultra sight version though. It's not really a Scourge Beast Slayer weapon, therefore probably better off with cheap ammo. Now, I don't have a specific build for this weapon. I just quickly toss in some gorilla perks that will now replace for gunslinger ones. Expert gunslinger, rank 1. Max out gunslinger, and rank 1 master gunslinger for this build. And my legendary perks, what's important, I do have follow through for stealth. And yes, that's not a pistol build, that's my plumber build, if you remember the video. Yeah, that's my plumber build, but it's perfectly fine to use with this weapon. Now, those are the stats you can expect with this weapon, around 45 damage. If you are full health with those perks installed, it will use 10mm ammo. It's really good fire rate. This fire rate, of course, includes 25% faster fire rate, than normal it's slightly slower. After that, the range with the suppressor is 174. What's really good for a pistol, it's really good accuracy in the same time. Doesn't weigh too much, then that's a plus. And it can hold with Swift magazine 15 rounds. What's decent? And now please let me shoot some mobs while I will be talking about best legendary effects. But maybe first, why this receiver? Look at that head. That's my hit chance, but if I fire a little bit, it's going up so fast thanks to concentrated fire. Therefore, I can start basically with almost 0 hit chance and really quickly catch up to 100%, 95% hit chance. Now, about the best legendary effects for this gun. I do recommend, if you are blooded, of course, blooded will be like the best, or anti-armor. Those are almost equivalent. Full health, you go for either anti-armor or vampire, but vampire only makes sense if you are using automatic variant, either with this crazy receiver that counts as single fire, or just powerful if you go for the gorilla build. And for the second star, faster fire rate, it's awesome. More critical damage will be really good too. And third option, that's hit chance. About the explosive, I'm not a big fan to use explosive effect on stealth weapons, as it doesn't help as much, but it's not a bad option either. And finally, for the third star, of course the best will be less AP cost in VATS. If you cannot get that, faster reload will help, as you reload this weapon quite often. And if not faster reload, then I don't know, whatever you need, to be absolutely honest. Maybe more durability can be somehow helpful. But it doesn't break too fast, and I'm not sure if it's actually helpful. And as you can see how cheap it is in VATS thanks to this receiver. It's crazy cheap. Look, my total AP is 267, and I'm barely using any to fire this weapon. Barely using any AP. Look how little AP it cost me to fire it. This receiver is amazing and it counts as Gunslinger at this moment. Gunslinger automatic weapon, rare sight. And now let's try some tougher enemies. We have a Scorch Beast a little bit too far, but I think I can mobilize her to come down here by shooting some of her friends on the ground. And you can see how this single automatic fire hybrid option comes to play when you need this advanced hit chance for the headshots. It's perfect. Okay, where is this? Why is she not coming lower? Oh, maybe now I can attract her. Why am I in danger? Okay, back to caution. Don't know how she was able to spot me just because I annoyed her. No clue. Nice Scorch. Okay, and she's really not too attracted. Okay, now she's coming. Okay, and look at that. I have nice hit chance, but if she's out of my range, I'm lacking in damage department. She needs to be closer. As every weapon, this pistol is losing a lot of damage when she's too far. She's flying above my range. Die Scorched. Okay, kill some Scorch far away. Okay, maybe now she's closer. Let me try. And yeah, now I have damage. Don't fly. I got her. That's the problem with the pistol. In case you really try to shoot farther away, probably perforating magazine can help a little bit, but perforating magazine means slower reload, a little bit more cost in watts, and less ammo capacity. Therefore, it's a tough choice, to be honest, Swift versus perforating. And that will be all the info I have for you about 10mm pistol. If you want to have fun with this tweaked automating that's not actually automatic for the game receiver, like in other words, all benefits of automatic receiver, but in the same time, all benefits of Gunslinger build. Therefore, yeah, that's double benefit in this broken receiver. Unless for now, if they will fix it one day, it will be no more. But for now, try it. It's a little bit of extra fun with the pistol. And of course, if you still have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this gun. I was always a big fan of pistol builds, and it was so devastating that in Fallout 76, those are not as powerful as in previous Fallout games. But that being said, this video is over, and I see you soon in the next one.